Gordon Strong, a repeat appearance here at the Rat Pad, but in a different studio. How does this one compare to the, not the garage, but I guess Studio A?
It's less sweaty.
Really? Because we were, both you and me, foreheads glistening.
Yeah, it was warm. It was warm in here, but nothing could compare to the garage. Studio A.
Yeah, thank you. How does your hand feel after signing all those books for listeners?
Fortunately, I have a very strong hand.
Yeah, and you were just telling us how Amazon. How's the book doing on Amazon?
I just saw today it was number 6 on beer books, so moving on up now that it's finally shipping from there.
Love it. And any other plans in the works? You thinking about writing another book? How was your experience as a first-time author?
Oh, I loved writing the book. It took a while. It was a lot of work, but it feels great now that it's out. I think I'll see what happens after the tour and see if they're interested in something else, but I'm certainly open to it.
Nate, talk to me about how Gordon has been an inspiration to you as a brewer.
Gordon's been a special inspiration over the last few days. He stayed with us before the show, which was a lot of fun. So we picked him up straight from the airport and went to, he had a Pliny right off the bat, and we went right to the pub. So that was a lot of fun. He's just
20-ounce Pliny.
Yeah, he's the nicest guy.
At Monk's Kettle.
Nicest guy in the world in terms of just a great guest to have and a great friend, and really inspirational for encouragement in making really, really good beer. He's convinced I can take Ninkasi someday. I don't know. Maybe he's being too nice, but it's awfully kind of him to volunteer that opinion. So,
how do you feel Nicole's presence tonight affected your on-air presence, if at all?
He's a little subdued. No, just kidding.
No, I actually think it was great. I'm glad she wanted to jump right in and help out. She was going to come and hang out anyways, and having Bevo absent was a perfect opportunity for her to help out in the chat, and I'm glad she was willing to do it.
I just thought I was going to come drink everybody's beer.
Well, you can do that and be in the chat room. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Towards the end there, I was like, whoa, I got to slow down for a second.
Now, Nicole, I think you might fill in for Bevo once she heads off to maternity leave for good. Can you promise not to get knocked up and leave us as well?
Yeah, I think you can make that promise.
It's
been a while.
Even despite your attraction to the cock popper, the
I don't
cock
think
bottle
that's going
opener?
to do it.
The cock popper's safe.
That's the beauty of the cock popper.
Hey, Justin, now that you're, a bona fide TV star, how long is it going to be until you drop the radio garbage? Because it's what happens to every radio guy who gets into TV. 6 months, 6 years, how long?
You know what? I'm so happy to be back in the studio after doing TV for a bunch of weeks. I kind of hate TV. I think it sucks.
Yeah.
So I would like to tell you never. That being said, if some real TV gig that actually has a paycheck in their hand comes and offers it to me, I'm probably out of here like yesterday's news.
Right.
Yeah.
So hot PAs and big paychecks is all it would take for you to actually
Then I'm outta here,
shower every day.
Yeah, but right now it's too much work, and I also don't really I really like radio. I can just dick around in here, and that's what I prefer. So
we had Gordon Strong in the studio. How do you feel about him? He's retiring from a competition. Your thoughts? Yeah, I think that's a cop-out. I think he's a big pussy. Come on, you won Ninkasi 3 times. Let's see 4, you sissy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.